Guys, alright, so today I am just going to do an update video. I've tried to film this so many times and it just ends up being so long. It ended up being like 15-20 minutes long, which is just way too long. So first update is, why am I constantly on and off YouTube? Two reasons. One is time. It takes a lot of time to make videos, especially editing, filming, editing, uploading, thumbnails, stuff like that. Mostly the filming and editing. It does take a lot of time, and when you're working and studying, which I'm not studying anymore, which I'll update later, but when you're working and studying or just working, it's pretty hard to make quality content regularly. So yeah, but that's not really the main reason. The main reason is that I just feel like I don't belong here anymore. YouTube is very different to how it used to be. You know, YouTube, you used to be able to just make a video and upload it, and you can't really do that anymore. I feel like you have to really know how to film, you have to really know how to edit, you have to know, placement and everything, and it's just, and there's a lot more to just making a good video and uploading it. I mean, you can do that, but there's still a lot more to it than that as well. So yeah, I would like to do it, but I just struggled with feeling like my content is good enough for YouTube, and that my content is interesting and of quality, and that I belong here. It's just, YouTube's turned into a platform, and I have nothing against this at all. Like, I watch a lot of YouTubers who have really good quality content, and filmmakers and editors, or they've done like extensive workshops or practices or courses or whatever in learning how to do filming and editing and all that, and I haven't been able to do that. So yeah, I'm sorry. I have some ideas on what I would like to do, but I just feel like that my videos are not quality or original. I'm just kind of like doing stuff that everyone else has done. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, leave them down below, but I do have some ideas, so hopefully I can overcome that feeling of not belonging here, and that I'm good enough, I suppose. So yeah, second update is uni. So I have finished uni. So I was in a Bachelor of Health Science specializing in nutrition, and I downgraded that to a diploma 9 months ago. So I finished studying 9 months ago, and there's a few reasons why I did that. So the first reason is, I do struggle with studying. I always have, and I always will. I am not an academically smart person. I have always struggled. So I am dyslexic, so that would be a pretty big reason as to why I struggle. But I am fairly certain that I also have, something like ADHD and stuff like that. I can't concentrate. And I'm not going to go into it, but I'm pretty sure I have it. My dad has it, my brother has it, and I'm like 98% sure I've got it as well. So I do find it quite difficult to study. To give you an example, when I was going into grade 8, before my parents started homeschooling me, which they only ended up doing for a short period of time, but before they started homeschooling me, they had me assessed, and I was supposed to be going into grade 8, and my math level was at grade 4, and I'm fairly certain my English level was at grade 5 or 6. So it was pretty low. Like, I struggled a lot. High school, I didn't know I was dyslexic. My teachers didn't know I was dyslexic. And I'd have like a particular teacher who was horrible, but most teachers were pretty good. I think my fire alarm is about to be tested. We'll see. Yeah, so one particular teacher was pretty horrible. Most of them were pretty great, but a particular one would like yell at me, tell me I wasn't trying hard enough, that, I'm smarter than this, and she knows I'm capable of more, and like yelling. And, if I can do the work at school, why can't I do the work at home, and blah, blah, blah. So I didn't really enjoy school a lot, and I struggled a lot. So I knew doing a bachelor was going to be difficult, but very science-based, and I knew it was going to be very science-based, but obviously because it's a Bachelor of Health Science. But I just didn't realize how much we had to learn, like very in-depth, a lot. And almost every single person going into the course was like, wow, this is a lot more than I expected. It's pretty full on. You know why, like once you start learning it, you know why you have to know it, but I struggled a lot. So yeah, that's one reason. Second reason was, I don't actually want to be a nutritionist. I want to incorporate nutrition into stuff I want to do later on in the future, but I don't want to actually be a nutritionist. And once I got past the diploma level, I only got like a subject or two over the diploma level, and I started realizing that this is overkill. I don't need an entire bachelor for what I want to do. You know, if I need someone who needs a lot more help, I can just refer that to someone who knows a lot more than I do. But for the basics and for general day-to-day stuff, I don't need an entire bachelor. So, and for what I want to do. So yeah, that's why I decided to go with the diploma. Another reason was the school was quite difficult to be with. You know, I enrolled in a full-time on-campus course, and it ended up being mostly online. Sorry, it was supposed to be on campus. It ended up being mostly online without our choice. We had no choice. It had to be online. At one point, only one of my subjects the entire trimester was on campus. I can't study online. I really struggle with studying online. We were promised on campus. We were paying prices of on campus and not online. Just like the online subjects were the same price as on campus, just made no sense to me when we were not even able to go into school and actually talk to people, nor did we have the same amount of help, in my opinion. And the prices were going up every single trimester. Each class would cost more than the previous classes, which they weren't supposed to. We were told this is how much the classes would be for each class when we signed up. And it was just, I just haven't got good luck when it comes to schools. So they were being very difficult. I didn't particularly need to do the entire bachelor, and I was struggling, and it cost a lot. So all those reasons aside, I decided to go with the diploma. I'm very happy with the decision. I feel like university is not for me. So that's done. Next thing is we have got a new addition to the family. It is not a baby, don't worry. It is a dog. So Paris, come here, darling. Sorry to wake you up. Sorry. Oh, sorry, darling. Okay, so this is Paris. We've had her since Saturday, but she has stayed with us a lot over the past couple months, stayed weekends and all that. So I love her so much. You can't even see her little eyes. Sorry, Paris, we gotta trim your hair around your eyes. So she's 12 years old. She's a Lhasa Apso. I've known her for 5 years. Ryan, my partner, has known her for 10 years of her life, and she was my partner's dad and his partner's dog. So they had her since she was 2, and they are moving overseas. They planned on taking her with them, but for certain reasons they're not able to take her with them, so we offered to take her in. And she is absolutely beautiful. She is an amazing dog, such a calm nature, such a good personality, and she's beautiful. I love her, and I'm honestly in love with her. Bye. She does have some, she's a really well-behaved dog, a really good dog, but she has some separation anxiety since in-laws their other dog passed away, and she just hasn't dealt well with that. So we have a little bit of work to work on so that I'm able to go to work for long shifts. I went to a shift yesterday that was quite long, and she didn't cope well with that. So I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. Other than that, she's an amazing dog, so well behaved. So yeah, absolutely love her. We do live in an apartment, so anyone wondering, you know, we have a dog in an apartment. She is apartment trained. She's old. She doesn't run around. Literally all she wants to do is just like sit around. She's really healthy, but she's older. She's never really been interested in running around. So yeah, we do plan on moving though, so that she does have outdoors, because I still feel like, even though she's apartment trained and all that, I do feel like she should have some outdoor time if she wants to, and to be able to go to the toilet whenever she wants. She's never peed inside or anything. She's very well trained, but just in case. So yeah, the last update is probably the biggest one, I suppose. So I am still working at my normal job, which is Subway, which I've been at for 3 or 4 years. I haven't actually been able to figure out how long I've been there for. I can't remember. But I've been there for 3 or 4 years and I'm happy there for now. Obviously I don't plan on being there forever. And I recently started an Instagram called Waste Free Planet. I didn't really think anything of it. I just thought I'd start something because I wanted to just show people that Instagram can be educational and you can come away from it and be inspired and you can learn something new and you're able to integrate what you've learned into your life. So I started Waste Free Planet, which is dedicated to bringing awareness to sustainability and sustainable influences. And it's boomed. I only started about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months, and it is just boomed. So I have 14,000, I think, 13 or 14,000 followers on there. And it's a lot of work. I don't have any spare time anymore at all. People who think people who are on Instagram just like sit around in bed or like at a cafe and just like do almost nothing. It is not like that. It is so much work. I literally wake up, look for posts, reply to comments, reply to emails, messages, go to work, get home, cook dinner, have a shower, check Instagram, make more posts because I schedule them because I can't do it all the time. Reply to comments, reply to more emails, reply to more messages, go to sleep, wake up, do it again. I don't have any time. So I love it, but it's very time consuming. So I would like to eventually replace my job with Waste Free Planet so I can actually just do it a bit better. At the moment, I just don't think I'm doing it the best I possibly can, but I would like to do it a bit better. So yeah, if you haven't come across it, I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out if you want. But yeah, I'm really just sustainability, zero waste, green living, health is just something I'm really passionate about. I really love it, and Waste Free Planet seems like that might be the way to go. Lately, for the past year and a half, I've just been kind of plotting around, trying a few different things, through different business type things, trying to make a business that I can do from home, and nothing really was working. Nothing really inspired me and motivated me, and nothing was really working because I wasn't inspired or motivated. But I made this not thinking anything of it. I honestly didn't think it was going to, I just thought it was going to be like a little side project that was just, I might get 1,000 followers or something, in a year's time or something. But it just boomed, and so maybe this is my opportunity to just put my all into it and make it into something. So we'll see. I'll leave a link, check it out. So that's what I've been up to. That's my life update. Hope it wasn't too long. I tried to make it shorter, but it's still pretty long. I feel like I'm talking the fastest I could without being too fast. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and have a lovely day. Bye.